Out with Rico and Kayla is about to go live online. Catch All Out Monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Kayla Rivera. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Fantastic Friday. We are live in studio for everybody that is watching us. And this time around, we do have an in-studio guest. And this one's all about, what? Is it being friend-zoned or she friend-zoned somebody?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Let's find out straight from her.
First time on the show, give it up live in the studio. We have Kai Buizon. Hi, Kai.
Hi, Kai.
Hi.
How's everything going? What you been up to?
I came from class.
Oh,
How was class today?
Today I had Com 12203 and Social Sciences. I had a presentation today.
wow.
Ooh.
Okay. What year are you? What year are you in now?
I'm third year, yeah.
Third year. And what's next? Is it like with this song that's out that you're hearing in the background? I mean, is this gonna be like the first of many hits that you will be singing?
I hope, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, okay, tell us about your journey of like songwriting. When did you get started? I mean, I know it runs in the family. So like, who gave you those initial, inspirations growing up, and how did you get started?
Okay, so I come from a family that's full of musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of the people I look up to in my family are musicians or were really active in the music scene. Like my mom, she won an Awit Award back in the late 90s for like best gospel album.
Wow.
Yeah, so she was a big part of my inspiration. She's the one who taught me how to sing,
Uh-huh.
how to play guitar, and how to play piano. And
Okay,
So is that the music that you're heading towards, like the gospel side in the future, or?
a big of it is an influence on me because I also
Mhm.
grew up in church. So I serve a lot in church, and
Hey, this is cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, you mentioned you play multiple instruments. Which one is your instrument of choice and why?
guitar.
Ah.
And why? Because it was the easiest one to bring around. Like the piano, I couldn't always bring around.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She actually has a piano in her pocket. If you only...
One of those cute ones.
And of course, she is a part of a showbiz family, as far as entertainer family, that is. For those who don't know, can we break down the family tree? It's okay.
Okay, sure. From
So,
where?
maybe we'll start with your mom, and
Uh-huh.
then, as you mentioned, like some of the musical influences that are
Right.
within your family. Yeah.
Okay, so my mom has eight siblings. So
Uh-huh.
there's 9 of them.
Uh-huh.
So there's Tita Maricel, Tita Angeli, who's the wife of Tito Gary Valenciano, who's a super huge influence on me, and like I just look up to him so much. He's such a great performer and artist and singer. And then we have Tita Nanette, and so there's 3 girls and there's 3 boys. So Tito Joseph, who's the father of my Ate Gab Pangilinan, who
Yeah.
is the star. She's the joy in
Ang
Ang
Huling-
Huling El Bimbo,
Yeah.
So super look up to her also. We actually all grew up in the same compound when we were kids. So Tito Joseph's kids, that's Ate Gab, Ate Cara, Kuya Timo. Tito Gary's kids, which is Ate Kiana, Kuya Pao, Kuya Gab. So there's 2 Gabs. And then my family, which is my sister Ate Tani, Kuya Josh of Over October, me, and then my youngest brother Ryan.
Oh, okay. So your
okay.
sister is Tali.
Yes.
That's why I was gonna say you guys look so much alike.
yeah.
And
Okay.
Donnie is your cousin.
Oh
as
yes.
well.
I was gonna
Yeah.
continue. Yeah. So we have Tito Joseph,
Uh-huh.
then Tito Kiko, who was Senator Kiko Pangilinan,
Mhm.
and his kids,
Kaki,
Kaki,
yeah.
Mieli, my cousins. Actually, it's so funny because Kaki, me, and then the kids of Tita Anthony, Hannah, and the kids of Tito John, Stella, we actually started a little girl band when we were younger.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it was so
gosh.
funny.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure we have the embarrassing photos still somewhere.
What's the name of your band?
Uh-huh.
We called ourselves the Tiaras.
The
Yeah,
Tiaras.
and
Okay.
it's so funny. We this is a little fun fact.
Uh-huh.
We assigned colors to each of our members. So Hannah was the pink tiara, and pink used to be a color that she'd use a lot in social media. And then Kaki was the purple tiara, and I think purple is still a color that Kaki uses a lot in her social media. And I was the blue tiara. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
okay. And can you imagine all you guys are, you guys are getting known in the different industry. Of course, Kaki with her music.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, what's Hannah doing? Theater as well?
Film.
Film,
Yeah.
see? And you guys are, I mean, can you imagine growing up with like directors,
I know. It was
producers,
so much fun.
Mr. Pure Energy?
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
How was childhood like?
Um, so growing up, I was in Antipolo in the compound, and we were homeschooled growing up, me and my siblings.
Uh-huh.
So we spend a lot of our time just running around the compound, believing we could talk to the animals there, and climbing the trees and getting eaten by mosquitoes.
But I mean, like, in terms of you guys all being together in a compound, would you guys ever put on like a musical or like a concert together?
Yes, but that was more of my older cousins and my older siblings because I was still quite young.
Uh-huh.
So my older siblings had this thing called the Supreme Six.
The Supreme
Yeah.
Six. What's
Yeah.
this? What's this about?
They were like an a cappella group.
Uh,
So it was my older brother, Josh, Kuya Josh,
Uh-huh.
and my sister, Ate Tali, and then Ate Kiana, Ate Gab, Ate Cara, Kuya Timo. So the six of them.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I can just imagine. I can just imagine how fun that was. But I was actually just going to throw out there as well. So your
Mhm.
brother Josh Buizon is, of course, Josh of Over October.
Yeah.
So have you guys ever worked on songs together?
We did when he still lived with us because he moved out when I was 16.
Mm.
So prior to then, yeah, we would make covers, and some of them are still up on SoundCloud. Like we have this one cover of Love is an Open Door from
Mm.
Frozen.
Cute.
Yeah.
can you give us a sample? Can you remember even just the chorus?
Love is an open door.
Yay!
That's a good sample. But when did you discover like music was something that you wanted to do? That you were writing original songs, just like the track you guys are hearing in the background is Kaibigan Lang.
Yeah.
This is part 2. Kai Buizon joining us on the show. So when did you feel like, okay, time to release this, time to make a career out of this?
Okay, so I started writing songs when I was, well, besides the kiddie stuff that we made when I was with the Tiaras. I started writing seriously when I was 14, which is around the same time I learned how to play guitar.
Mhm.
And it started out as a form of self-expression and like journaling. And
Mhm.
I was a big theater kid also growing up. Like I grew up doing trumpets play shop.
Mm.
And so I really experienced the whole, oh, if you have a problem, just sing about it and it will go away, you know? So that's what I do, like in my room. I'd sing about life, that's how I'd process my day if I had a bad day. And then slowly I got really good at making lyrics and melodies from those little rant sessions that I'd have by myself in my room. And then I was able to write my first song at 14. And from there I just kept writing, and I never became quite serious about it until maybe third year high school, which was when I think the pandemic happened, and that's when I wrote a ton of songs during the pandemic, and I started uploading them on YouTube, and that's how some of the people from Sony Music found me, like on YouTube.
That her
Yeah.
music is great. She has over 5,000 songs here. Let's choose one. And it's Kaibigan Lang 2. So why is it
Yeah.
2? Is there a part 1 to this? What's the story behind the
Oh.
song?
I'm not sure what's the two. What if there's a two in the title? Maybe it's a typo.
Yeah, yeah.
In
Okay,
our
okay.
system,
So
yeah.
kaibigan
Yeah.
lang. Okay.
But I'm actually okay, we'll stick with Kaibigan Lang. I have another question later about your
Mhm.
first song you ever wrote at 14. But Kaibigan Lang, tell us a little bit of the backstory behind it.
Okay, so I wrote it during the pandemic, like
Mm.
so many of the songs I have in the vault, which is like over 40 for sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have so many. And it's so funny because I actually put all of those in a Notion. You guys know Notion? It's like
Oh yeah.
a Notion board.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I put it all there and sent it to Sony. So yeah, they can just pick and choose which one they want. And they really liked Kaibigan Lang because one, it's in Filipino, so it's has marketing potential.
Yeah,
May
yeah.
mileage.
Yeah.
It's easier to digest. Yeah.
Yeah, so they really liked it. And yeah, I wrote it during the pandemic. And it was because I was really bored one day and I was like, I want to challenge myself and I want to write a Filipino song. And I was thinking to myself, well, what's a topic that I feel a lot of people can relate to? And
Mm.
there being in the height of like the pandemic and still being in high school, I was like, a lot of people are like away now, right? Because they're like thinking about all the things that they should have done
Mhm.
while we were still having on-site classes. So I was thinking about how a lot of people were thinking na once on-site classes happen again, they'll finally make amen to their
Uh-huh.
crush and stuff like that.
It's been 3 years.
Yeah.
I've had feelings for you.
Yeah.
It's just these damn masks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we didn't know back then how long it was gonna last.
Uh-huh.
So this was
Mhm.
back in 2020 when it just started. So I thought that maybe after a few months we'd go back na and like I'd still have a chance maybe to like make amen or whatever. So yeah, but instead of actually making amen or whatever, I just overthought because I do a lot of overthinking and I just thought about like like oh this is probably what's gonna happen. Like
Mhm.
I'll probably get friend zoned. Like there's a
Uh-huh.
big chance.
Are you the type who would friend zone someone, or are you the type who get friend zoned?
I get friend zoned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
for
how
sure.
like yesterday, our conversation,
Yeah.
Kayla, right on the show was, how do you tell someone if you have a crush on them without
I
scaring them
don't.
away?
I don't.
You don't?
I write a song about telling them. That's what I
Uh,
do. But I never
Mm.
actually tell.
See, that's I
Yeah.
told you, never express
Yeah.
your feelings. Or
Yeah,
else it's-
never
If
show
somebody
weakness.
tells you their feelings, is the friendship over?
I think in many cases if they're not mature enough, yeah.
Mm,
Wow.
that's true. That's true,
Yeah.
actually.
Very intellectual girl.
Yeah, yeah, true. Okay, so now going back to the very first song that you wrote at 14.
Okay.
Do you remember the title of it and then what it was about?
Shucks. Yeah, it's called Stay. And it was I wrote it because someone important to me in my life back then had to leave because of like they just had to leave
Mm.
my area. Like I couldn't be near them anymore. And so um
Can you remember the song?
yeah, a little.
Can you sing a little bit?
Okay, so it goes will you still love me when I'm not okay? Will you still love me when I'm old and gray? If when the summer ends and the birds migrate to warmer lands, will you too fly away? So that's the first part.
Oh, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I'm like, my eyes are tearing up.
Let's charge tickets for this
Yeah.
performance.
And you know what, though, listening to your voice,
Yeah.
I can really hear you in theater. Is it something that you'd consider doing?
I did do it for a while.
Oh.
I was the summer theater kid because being homeschooled growing up, that was like my only medium of socialization ever, like putting me in summer classes.
Mhm.
So I did musical theater for 7 years.
Oh, okay. So you've laid the groundwork. You're ready. Are you going to audition for Rent?
Already right there.
Throwing in. Any
Yeah,
plans?
no, I mean, I really enjoyed theater, the stage, the community, the dancing. I enjoyed all of it, but
Mhm.
I'm just not good at acting. Yeah.
So I think
know.
music. It's time
Yeah,
for music, right?
Yeah, it's more music now.
Okay.
Yeah, so for those that are tuning in, Kai Buizon, she is joining us. Kaibigan Lang is her song. She is part of a showbiz family we were talking about earlier. How is Christmas parties like for your
Oh my
family?
goodness.
How competitive are you guys? Is there like a top prize for best performance or something?
Tears have been shed. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. No, we would just we'd arrive, and then the cousins would go form their own bubbles of like who they're close to, the mga ka-age groups, and then we talk, and then after that it would be dinner time, and then gift exchange time, and then performance time, or it's
Wow.
usually like that. And so performance time is um when everybody is already happy. I don't know if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The titas and titos have already
Happy.
yeah.
Happy juice.
Yeah. So we get the singing, and most of it is last minute.
Mhm.
People just rehearse in their little corners for like a couple minutes, and then we perform and have a good time. And there's this one song that my titos perform every Christmas. It's called the Banana Song.
How does the banana song go?
And it's just this I think I'm not sure if this is the story, but they were part of this choir group, my titos, and so they sang this song, the Banana Song, and they just from there they just sang it every holiday, every Christmas, and I think they sang it also in my Ate Gab's wedding.
I was
as
gonna
well, yeah.
say, yeah,
Yeah.
So you
that's
heard the
right.
banana song?
I did hear the banana
How does it go?
song,
Can you
yeah.
remember it?
Oh, I can't remember it, but it was it was an epic performance.
But I know
With
Kai
choreo
can.
and everything. Oh, no,
Yeah.
I cannot do it justice. No.
No, but it was nice though because when they did it, Mike joined, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And I was actually the one playing the guitar.
Oh,
In the background.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's super special. But as we're interviewing you, I'm smiling because I hear Gab in your voice, in the way you speak. Somehow there's some kind of similarity.
Mm.
But you have so many awesome cousins. Is there one that you're like the most close to, or like a favorite cousin? Is it even possible to
Oh
choose
no,
one?
no, I can't do
No.
that.
You cannot make her choose.
Okay.
But for the sake of our show, choose one.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna answer objectively. So my closest cousin ever in terms of actual proximity is Marco Simpao, because he also goes to Ateneo. So I bump into him and I see him around campus, and sometimes we go and grab coffee and catch up on mi cuento. Yeah, he's the kid of the youngest Pangilinan sibling of Tita Donna. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, you have your original songs. You've written some. Has the family heard this single, Kaibigan Lang? Did you perform this in front of the family? And how did they react to it?
Yeah. Wait, like my family or like the clan?
The clan. The banana guys.
I have yet to see their or like hear their reactions, but I mean we're all part of a family group chat, and we all send updates there, and like from what I've seen from their comments, they're proud of me and they're happy about how far I've come. But I haven't seen them in a long time because I'm studying here in Katipunan, but most of my family are back in Laguna or back in South. Like, like much of the Pangilinan siblings and their kids are based in the South. So I haven't seen them in a while. So they haven't had the chance to bully me and make fun of me in person about this song that I wrote in high school.
Is there a music video for this?
No, there's not.
Are you planning to release one?
We were thinking about it, but now
Uh-huh.
we're thinking maybe we'll make a music video for the third release, this third single release instead.
All right. So, of course, this is a really, really great song. It has a nice crush feel to it. You know what I mean? Is
Yeah,
that kind
yeah.
of, and what's the inspiration behind the song?
Oh, there, I was bored nga during the pandemic, and I
Mhm.
wanted to write something relatable. And there, I was overthinking about telling somebody that I like them and how that would end up. And then it just overthinking turned into spiraling, and it just was like, yeah, they're probably gonna friend zone me.
Now, in terms of collaborations, is there any chance that Tiaras is gonna resurface?
That'll be an expensive
Diba?
ticket.
No,
That'll be like
yeah, that's true.
live
That's
in
true
the
to
new
bring
Frontier
everyone.
Theater.
We
My goodness.
performed like once in a mall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, once. And it was like under, like Kuya Pao helped us do it. Kuya Pao
Oh.
Valenciano. When I was like
May
7
director pa
years old.
sila. Kita mo?
Oo nga.
Yeah. When I was like 7. And then we sang At the Beginning with You somewhere. Like, you know that song? At the beginning with you. The end life is a road that I want
Oh,
to keep going. Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
we sang that somewhere. And
Cute.
yeah.
I wish there was footage from that.
I'm sure Kuya Pao has it.
Okay.
It will surface once you're receiving your Hall of Fame
Oh
and all
no.
those things. But here on the show, we do have all out questions, just some random fun questions so we get to know you a little better.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So, from all your cousins and all your royalty in show business, which one would you want to be remembered for?
What do you mean?
Like, are you going to be the actress, the musician,
Mm.
Oh,
the action star, the next Darna,
my goodness.
the
Oh my
flamethrower?
gosh. I'd love to be just someone who writes songs for others, because
Mm.
that was like a project I do in high school. Like my friends would come to me and like ask me to help them write songs for their significant others and stuff,
Mm.
and or just for whatever reason, and then I'd help them write it. And I found a lot of joy in that. And I write every day, and I feel like I have a lot to offer anyone who wants to, who needs a song fast.
So
Who do we talk to? Who do we? How much will it cost? Okay, so of course for all the songwriters. Go ahead, Kayla.
is there an artist that you would love to write for?
Yeah, I'd love to write for my cousins, for Benj Pangilinan, who's also under Sony Music and
Mm.
our management, Manila Genesis. He's really my buddy in life. Like we're the same age, and we used to compare height growing up. It's so funny. Like every holiday, I'd run up to him and I'd be like, let's compare. And like sometimes I'd be taller, sometimes he'd be taller. But then one day now he's sick above 6 feet, and
Oh
I'm like,
my
okay, I have no chance now.
Kai is like, Kai is like 5'11". So
No.
let's make that rumor now. Like she's a tall girl.
She's super
Watch
tall.
out. Watch out now.
You have to see her live to understand. But
Yeah.
speaking of live, is there any chance that you're going to be performing live anywhere anytime soon?
Yeah, there's the Globe Music Fest
Oh,
tomorrow, I think. Yeah. So
Awesome.
in Circuit Makati, around that
Is
time.
this your mom?
Afternoonish.
I think your mom's tuned in.
Oh yeah, she is.
Hey,
Hi, Mom.
how you
Hello.
doing? What's up, mom? How you doing?
oh, must be so proud. If you have a message for your parents, I'm sure they're super supportive. What would your message be?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Thank you for watching. And yeah, thank you for supporting me all the way, and for putting me in all of those classes so that I could become good.
Hey, and look at
Yeah.
you now. You're here, of
Mhm.
course, in the Monster, and we are getting a chance to
Yeah.
talk to you and get to know you.
Mm.
And back to our all-out questions. What was that one song that you wish you've written that you're hearing now?
Whew. One song that I wish I wrote that I'm hearing now. I love this song. It's a really old song. It's called "World Spins Madly On" by the Weepies, and it's
Mm.
just nice. It's about how no matter how tough life gets, like life goes on. So you also have to go on. Yeah.
Mm. Mhm.
So much wisdom, right?
I love it. I mean, you can tell that you're, a talented songwriter, but in terms of a song that you've written, what's your favorite lyric that you've written?
Oh my god. Okay. I have to. Okay. There's this one song called "Mr. Nice Guy," and I think it's just the vibiest string of lyrics ever. So I can sing it for you guys now.
Mhm.
Okay, so it goes, call me up at 5 just to talk about our lives. I'll pretend maybe you care about me, but you're being nice. Nervous I hit send when you're on the other end. Then you'll laugh and say I'm funny, but I know I'm just a friend. So yeah, it's so fun.
Chorus. Get
Okay.
into the chorus. You build it up, girl. Bring us to the chorus.
Should I go actually?
Yes.
But I know I'm just a friend. Oh, you're my Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Nice Guy who's making me cry. Oh, am I losing my mind, wasting my time on puppy love lies? Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Could listen to you sing all day and night. Now,
Yeah.
next Friday, are you going to be back?
Be our ringtone, our alarm clock tone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go
Beautiful.
get it. Is this a full album where Kaibigan Lang is from, or is it just on singles?
I think we're gonna make an EP.
Mhm.
Yes.
Is there any schedule for the
please.
drop already?
For the drop of the EP, maybe sometime mid next year, hopefully. I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Something to watch out for. But tomorrow is going to be your performance. Once again, sorry, the performance is going to be where again?
Globe Music Fest, Circuit Makati, around 2 p.m.-ish.
All
Awesome.
right.
Good
Okay.
luck.
Well, thank you very much for taking time to drop by. We hope next time you'll bring your guitar and you'll play your music. And all that. We'll have you for the concert series. But thank you. And of course, message to all your fans and to the upcoming songwriters out there who want to get their song out, just like you.
Okay, hi guys. Thank you so much for supporting Kaibigan Lang. It reached 100,000 streams today on Spotify. So like, woo, I'm so happy. So yeah,
Just continue streaming.
just continue streaming. And if I can do anything for you, just
Aw.
tell me. I'm so grateful. And yeah, please continue supporting my music so that I can release more for you guys, and I can make you guys feel heard through the lyrics that I write. And yeah, for those aspiring to be songwriters, also just keep writing, even if it sounds bad, and start journaling a lot, because that way you get to write down like the how you feel in a unique way, so that the songs that you write will also be unique. So yeah.
All right.
Love it.
Thank you very much. Okay, I hope to guest you more here on the show and here at the station. And congratulations on the song. All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kai.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kai Buizon. Thank you. There you
Thank
have it,
you.
Kayla.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness, more exciting stuff, right?
Yeah, I love her voice. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan.
Kayla's not going to pick up acoustic guitar and write songs. That's coming up.
Yeah,
But
inspired.
there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, they promise you guys, of course, another fantastic Friday. So then, that has been another Monster exclusive interview. My name is Yuka Robles.
I'm Kayla Rivera.
Thank you.
Monster exclusive interview. Monster exclusive interview. Only from Manila's hottest. Monster RX93.1.